Should you outsource product research for Amazon FBA? Well, I went and found out for you. I went on Fiverr and I paid for 3 different times for people to do my product research to find profitable Amazon FBA products so I could launch them because I wanted to test it out. So I'm here sharing my results with you, so let's go. Hey, it's me, Karina. Welcome back to my channel. So I thought that this would be a really fun video to do because you hear it all the time. People are trying to outsource product research, and I get it because it's really the hardest part of Amazon FBA. If you don't find the right product, it's going to be really hard to launch it. And around Facebook groups, even in my Facebook group, which you can join down below, it's private, but I'll accept you into it, so just click the link and join. But people ask me all the time, hey, can I go on Fiverr and can I outsource this? There are a lot of gigs available on Fiverr, and most people go there primarily for product photography, infographics, things like that. But they also have gigs for literally anything and everything, and not just related to Amazon. They have product research, listing optimization, PPC, everything. And of course, take it with a grain of salt. There's mixed opinions, but I wanted to find out how Fiverr will deliver on product research just so I can solve this myth once and for all. And that's why I'm here. I'm actually going to jump into my Fiverr account right this very second and show you exactly what I asked for, exactly what I did. By the way, also, I literally asked them for the same criteria that I teach in my Amazon FBA course, which is good, profitable criteria. And I know the product research is so important. That's why in my program, I made sure to emphasize it and do 2 modules of just product research, like hours and hours long, one of fundamentals, and the other module is me walking you through all the different methods that I use to do this. And then I literally just added 4 more extra hours for my students of product research, so there are no issues with the hardest part of Amazon FBA. And if you want that, then the link is down below. Anyways, let's get into it. So let's look at this one first, right? And let's just, I guess I'll give you my thoughts on this at the end. I don't want to get into it right this very second. We'll just look at the results, look at the markets, analyze the products, and then I'll tell you how you can find your products easier, okay? So here we are on Fiverr, $5 is all you need. Okay, so I paid $11 here. Literally do Amazon product research for FBA. And by the way, these names, like, nothing personal against them or for them. I don't recommend, nor do I say don't do them. This is just, I ordered on this, you know, they had good reviews, so whatever. So let's see. I ordered from this person twice, okay? So let's look at the order requirement. Actually, let's go from the beginning. So this is the first time I ordered from them, $6, right? I spent $6. Let's look what I asked for them. Okay, they asked for like a description, and I kept it very simple. I said, any niche is good. I'm looking for a product with a stable market of $5,000 a month in revenue, with low reviews under 300 and at least $15 per item price, which is kind of like a nice general range that I like to go for because I'm just giving them simples. I say, give me any niche. And the most important thing is you don't want one product that just does well. You want to make sure that the entire market does well, because if one product does well, you're not sure why it's doing well. Maybe they're running out of traffic, maybe they've been on Amazon for a long time. So you want to make sure that the entire page 1 is selling well, right? So that's kind of what I was going for here. So that's why I asked. I said a stable market because I'm assuming that the people doing product research know what they're looking for, right? Okay, so they said, so they ordered and they gave me files. I couldn't open them and they resent it to me. Okay, I told them, okay, I couldn't open what these little files they sent me for some reason. So then I asked them, just tell me the main keyword, because if I know the main keyword, I can analyze the market. So they gave me hip, circle, slingshot, and that's it. Okay, so let's actually look into this. I don't even remember what this is. I don't know what it is. So let's actually go into Amazon and find out what it is. Hip, circle, slingshot. Let's analyze the full market and see if this matches our criteria. Okay, so there we go. Already. I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct from my memory serves me, that several people gave me this item. So this, I actually almost got into this when I first started FBA, and this is just like a no-no product. It's on my list of products not to launch simply because it is a completely oversaturated market. You can't really differentiate. Everyone's doing the exact same thing, and it's pretty much a commodity. And by now, by this point, a lot of people had reviews. I don't even know why they call it hip, circle, slingshot, because that's really not the main keyword keyword. The main keyword for this is resistance bands. And trust me, I've done the research. Just don't do this, okay? You will not succeed in this product unless you do, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you spend a bunch of money on giveaways and get it to the top at full price giveaways and can match all these reviews that are really going up, you can see it's essentially the exact same thing. There's like literally nothing you can do to stand out. So I would give this a thumbs down. I would not go with this, okay? So here's one of my concerns is like how many other people are they giving this product to, right? Like they could just literally be giving this product idea to 10 other people, okay? And imagine, maybe that's why this market is oversaturated, okay? Okay, let's go into my second order. So again, this is a different person. I paid $6. It's like $5, and Fiverr has like a $1 fee. I think it's a $2 fee now, so it would be like $7. But this person, what did I tell them? Let's look at the requirements here. Okay, I said, again, I told them, give me in the beauty and fashion niche, I guess. That was one of the selections. Product with low reviews, under 300, with at least $5,000 average revenue in its market. $15 item price, not the jade roller. You guys know how I feel about the jade roller, okay? You know how I feel about it. I still talk about it to this day. I have so many videos on it. It's just, don't get into the jade roller, okay? Don't do it. But because I know that this is like a common product that people recommend, so I literally said, do not recommend for me the jade roller. So let's see what they said. They've done the task. I mean, they're nice. They have good customer service on Fiverr, the people, so that's good. So let's see. Okay, so they gave me something. Let me see what they gave me. And then I said that it doesn't fit the criteria. So let me see what they gave me the first time. And I believe this has revision. So they said if you're not happy, you can like reorder or something. And apparently what they gave me, I replied, thank you for the order. This market has a lot more than 300 reviews and it's not in the beauty industry, which is what I suggested because I wanted to see like if I have a niche, will they be able to deliver it to me in that specific niche? So I just said like, that doesn't work. So I said, give me another item, right? It's like a revision. Let's see what they gave me. I'm really curious. Okay, so it looks like they gave me watercolor markers, which I don't even have to do the research on this to know that this is extremely oversaturated. I mean, it's like you can literally find it in Walmart and Target, everywhere else. And I mean, it's cool that they gave me this whole breakdown, but the fact is, if I just spend 30 seconds putting this main keyword into Amazon and running the extension on it and seeing the numbers, this is going to be oversaturated, a commodity, so that's obviously not helpful. Okay, now let's see what else they gave me. Okay, so they said, sorry for the mistake. They gave me a very oversaturated market with many reviews. So they redid their order and they submitted another product to me. Let's see what it is. I literally don't remember. Okay, pressed mineral makeup. Fair enough, it's in the beauty category. It's makeup, so you can't really sell it unless you have certifications. It's very specific. For the sake of it, I already know I'm a female, okay? I know that there's a lot of makeups out there. I just know for a fact that we're gonna be competing with like Revlon, Maybelline, all these big brands. Look at these reviews, like 600, 900, 700, some low ones, but these are not even doing well. Like one review, these people are just trying to get on the first page. Plus, if it's anything that's sourced from China, it's just dangerous, okay? I do not recommend buying makeup from China. I don't recommend sourcing makeup from China. It's just not that great. And this is probably not even the main keyword. I'm sure the main keyword is probably something like foundation, okay? Maybe this is it. I don't know, but I just know people on here have really high reviews. They're big brands. This is not the best sourcing solution. Just makeup is just not a good situation, okay? Let's just run the extension on this out of curiosity and see what comes up. I'm curious even what the revenue of this is. So some sellers are clearly doing well, but some are not doing too well. Like obviously people with 45,000 are doing well and whatnot, but even so, like Amazon has the entire buy box, right? So that's another thing. So if you look at here, even though the brands are like NA, whatever, they're not even in here, Amazon is literally dominating the first page. You can see like Amazon, who has the buy box, which means Amazon is the main seller. So there's only literally one person that's not sponsored on the first page that's actually selling this product. Imagine if I didn't look at that and I just went on here and Amazon is dominating. So there's no way you're gonna rank to the first page on that. So that's a side note. This is the deep kind of research that I talk about in my Into a Milli Amazon FBA course, because easy mistakes, something that takes 2 seconds to look at, you can save yourself a lot of headache if you would have had if you moved forward with this product. So that's definitely not what I recommend. Okay, whatever, let's move on. Let's look at what the other order, okay? Now I said, this is the third time I ordered from Fiverr, $11. I think I asked for 2 products. Okay, so it's like $5 per product that you're paying, okay? $11. I said, whatever category, And I said, again, same criteria, again, because that's like the bare minimum that I require. So I said 2 products, low reviews, under 300, because I know if it's a good market, then I can potentially compete. At least 5,000 in revenue and $15, okay? Thanks for ordering again, this is the same person. And I said, please no baby products or electrical items or in the gated categories, because I wanted to make it as easy as possible. So you don't need to get any certifications, any electronics, and any gated categories, especially for people who are starting out. So they gave me products, okay? Yoga hammock and yoga cards, okay? Let's check this out, okay? Let's look at the market for yoga hammock and see what happens. And then yoga cards, because there's several factors that I look for when I look for product research. And by the way, I've seen this product like a Shopify ad before. I got targeted on Instagram for this, so it's definitely something that's trendy. And based on that, if I see something targeting me on Instagram or Facebook ads, I already know that it's more of like a popular product that a lot of drop shippers and Shopify people are trying to like capitalize on, and I don't like that, okay? So revenue isn't bad here, it's pretty stable. Reviews aren't even actually too terrible. They're actually not that high. They're a little, like obviously the 800 ones are pretty high, but this person has 29 reviews and he is selling 6,000, so it's not terrible. I mean, yeah, maybe you can do well here, okay? But there's a lot of things to look for, okay? The price is high, so it's a little higher, but I do know I've actually tried sourcing this before, even before I contacted this. I wouldn't really say sourcing. I looked into it when I first was doing my research. I'm not sure if this is an item that pops up a lot, but I did find it when I first started Amazon FBA. It still looks like a good market, which is slightly alarming because that might tell me that it's a market with a high turnover rate, which means that there's people that are new, that's why they have low reviews, but then someone else comes in, boots them off the first page, and basically the cycle repeats. Do I know this for sure? No, I didn't study this in depth. All I know is what I'm seeing now, okay? It would take me like 10 minutes to actually analyze the entire market and give you a full like play-by-play on it, which is in my course. I talk all about that. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, like with the whole validation thing, if you want a cheat sheet to validate your products, it is linked down below. I forgot to mention it. So really get that. It's gonna be really beneficial to you. You can just go through the list and see if your product meets the criteria. But anyways, so that's that. So this one probably not too terrible, right? Besides the fact that you can't really differentiate and it's a high liability item, because if someone's hanging like this upside down and it tears, God forbid, and they fall on their head and snap their neck, that's liability on you, right? So that's kind of a danger zone. I don't like high liability products, and this one is it. And then the second product they said are yoga cards. So let's look up yoga cards and see if this delivers more. Like, I think the number one deterrent for this product, the hammock, is definitely liability. That's like the biggest one. And then the lack of differentiation. And then also the fact that I did see it on Shopify before and got targeted by ads, which like is already kind of a no-no for me. But let's look at this one, okay? Immediately I can see the demand is just not strong here. The demand is very low and reviews are decent. I mean, you can compete if you're in any of these. The problem is these people are just not selling well. There's a few sellers, 7K, 10K, 5K, that are doing well, but everyone else is kind of like in the low thousands, and that's just not profitable, right? Anyways, there's just so many things to look for in a profitable product. I'm not gonna get into the details. This video is specifically for Fiverr. And can you be profitable and have actual good Amazon products? And here's my opinion on it, okay? Say that they did give me a product that I went through the validation step and it was actually perfect and great, okay? This is my main concern, okay? What if they're giving the same exact product to everybody else? There's a lot of Amazon sellers. There's a lot of people looking for products, okay? That is the number one issue that people have, the number one concern, the number one red flag, the number one worry. So everyone is always trying to look for shortcuts when it comes to product research. And they do things like this, like I'm gonna hire someone, I'm gonna pay someone to do it the quick way for me so they can just give me a list of products and then I'll do well. If anyone ever offers you a list of products or to pay for a list of products that are good, you are in danger, okay? Don't launch any of those products. There's literally probably thousands of people that are also seeing that list of products. And our market might look really good, and then when you go in and launch it, and so do 1,000 other people, that's when you come into really dangerous territory, and that's when you lose your money essentially. Okay, so that's my one concern. So with lists of products, with this type of situation, I don't think you should outsource this. The only way I think you should outsource is if you have already proven to yourself that you can do it yourself, that you know that you can look at any product and tell if it's profitable, if you can validate it, if it's going to do well and launch it successfully. And then you can train your team that exclusively works for you, such as virtual assistants, to find products in certain categories with certain requirements. But don't trust somebody that's doing product research for like 10 or 20 or 50 other people. For all you know, these people on Fiverr are literally sending the exact same product to everybody else, and then everyone has the exact same product. Everyone knows about Fiverr on YouTube. Like if you watch my video, I've recommended Fiverr at one point or another, and people think, hey, you know, if I can outsource graphic design, then I can outsource product research, I can outsource listing optimization, PPC, all of the above.
All of the above.
I mean, hey, maybe I'll do a video about listing optimization and see what comes up, okay? Just to test it out. Who knows? If you want me to do that, if you want me to order more gigs on Fiverr in relation to Amazon FBA, maybe listing optimization, PPC optimization, things like that, let me know. I think that'd be a really fun video. But for now, just stay away from anything that says they're gonna find products for you unless you've trained them yourself and unless you know how to do it yourself. Because if you don't know the fundamentals of this business model, then you won't be able to replicate it, you won't be able to grow, and you won't be able to succeed. So yes, I hope that this clarifies and that it was a fun video, and I'll see you next time.